said, you can see there's a live look on Sevier County for those that may be joining me. I'm going to hop on Facebook with you, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop those into the comments section. I'll be more than happy to answer them here over the next couple of minutes. But the good news is we are beginning to see that sunshine breaking out after, of course, that cold start to the morning. We had all those clouds as well, and maybe a few flurries up towards the Smokies. Outside of that, though, things are fairly quiet. The good news is we're not talking about much in the way of any active weather, at least for the next 4 to 5 days. So we got some time to kind of reset, get things going again as kids begin to head back to school later on this week, as well as you beginning to head off to work potentially as well. So I see people beginning to join, so let's just kind of jump right in there and talk about what we're dealing with right now. Sevier County looks really nice, a lot of sunshine, those blue skies. What the snow used to be kind of covering that grass down there. It's artificial turf, so it sticks a little bit quicker, but it also helps to melt a little bit faster. And that's what we're seeing there across portions of Sevier County. So not a whole lot of snowfall left there. The parking lot looks really good as well. And so eventually, as we head throughout the upcoming week, we're going to be talking about the potential for some rainfall as well. Current conditions, Ober Mountain definitely looks busy out there. The slopes definitely getting a nice run. Of course, we had brought you that story. And look at these temperatures, 44 this afternoon in Knoxville. So that sunshine has really propelled us this afternoon, which is good news. That's what we're going to be tracking moving up over the course of the next couple of afternoons. So that is something that we're going to watch very closely for you, and we'll adjust that forecast through the next couple of days as well. But 41 in Sevierville, 44 in Knoxville, 48 in Oak Ridge, 41 Jamestown, 39 in Crossville. So a few more clouds have kind of moved in along the plateau, and that's kept us a touch cooler there. Middlesboro at 42, Athens at 46. Now, feels like temperatures, a little bit of a breeze there out of the southwest. So what that actually is kind of a warm breeze that we're tracking for you. 42 Knoxville to 37 Sevierville, 33 Crossville to 32 on Clark Range there along the plateau. So it is a little bit cooler, and that's going to be kind of the telltale of what we're going to be dealing with the next couple of days. Winds pick up a little bit and help to kind of boost those temperatures. But it's very quiet, so that's the positive we can take away. Road crews did a fantastic job getting the roads cleared and getting us back out on the roadways as we needed throughout the weekend, and Mother Nature now helping in her part as well, as we're seeing that melting process continue. But those areas that do see a little bit of ponding water tonight will likely refreeze as temperatures are going to come crashing down under mostly clear skies. Light winds out of the south as well will begin to diminish. That will allow those temperatures to really fall pretty quickly. So what to keep in mind heading throughout the upcoming week, you got to remember the 3 Ps and even the 4th P as well. So people, pets, and pipes, obviously those are the big concerns that we're watching this week, but also your plants. I know a lot of people have some for decor and decorations and things like that. What we're going to be watching, though, is to bring those indoors. Temperature's going to be cold. And, of course, you got to check on your neighbors, especially the elderly. Make sure that they're okay. Make sure the heat's still working and things are good. Pets want to make sure to have dry bedding. Check their water frequently, especially if they're going to be staying outdoors. That water is going to freeze as we head through the overnight, so just freshen it up for them the next morning. And then your pipes. Cover your spigots outside, especially exposed pipes, and then drip your faucets. We've been doing that where I live as well because of the temperatures, and tonight's definitely going to be something that you'll want to watch in that regard as well, as it's going to be even colder. Down to 16 degrees this evening into your Tuesday morning. Sunrise coming at 7:45. I do think a lot of schools do go back to school tomorrow, especially after the melting today. Maybe a delay. We'll see what Knox County and surrounding areas want to do as we head throughout the afternoon and evening hours. But I do expect them to be back in with some of those icy spots potentially in the morning as you're trying to head off to work and school. So just take it a little slow. Once the sun does come up, though, it'll melt pretty quickly as we should be back above the freezing mark. Throughout the rest of today, the clouds beginning to break apart. There's more of that sunshine that we're going to be tracking for you as we head through the evening, and then those clear skies that'll allow those temperatures to drop pretty quickly through the second half of the day, which is always welcoming news for you, of course, and that will continue to be the case heading into your Tuesday morning, and that's why temperatures are going to be so cold out there for you. Feels like temperatures where you live tomorrow. So we're down to 16 to start the day. What about during the afternoon? Well, we're going to have a little bit of an extra breeze tomorrow. Temperatures back into the mid-30s for our high temperatures. It's going to make it feel even colder at times. So feeling like 27 in Knoxville to 21 in Morristown, 27 La Follette. That's by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that is what we're going to be watching heading into tomorrow, of course. Just make sure to keep that in mind as you're stepping out the door, that you're probably going to go ahead and have that winter jacket with you once again. And we will continue to keep a very close watch on that. That being said, tomorrow morning you're going to want to allow yourself a little bit of extra time. Temperatures going to be cold, 5 to 10 minutes extra time needed to kind of warm up the car, make it a little comfortable when you're stepping out, especially with the 16 degrees in the morning. And then it'll warm up pretty quickly through the afternoon, but then we're going to kind of hit that limit that we're used to seeing and that's why it's going to be so chilly, which is good news. Future temps, though, as we head through the overnight, will once again fall down to about 16. We'll show you where you live, though. That way we can kind of break it down for you. Night at around 16 tomorrow morning, 20 in Rutledge to Morristown, 16 Middlesboro, the 21 Pigeon Forge, to 21 in Madisonville. So a little bit of a variation. Where we saw those heavier snowpacks, that's going to allow temperatures to be a little bit colder. And we could see some areas of freezing fog as well, especially where we still have some of that snowpack. It kind of creates a little bit of that moisture and that humidity and creates that fog just a little bit more so as we go into tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind. It could create a few slick spots, especially on your steps. Low temperature trend, though, is going to be your friend if you're hoping for warmer weather as well. Wednesday, Thursday mornings, those are your first alert weather days, as temperatures will be back into the teens. Tomorrow will be in the teens as well. Then by Friday, Saturday, we're looking good. The first alert weather day, though, is continuing Wednesday, Thursday, just due to the temperatures being below the freezing mark for an extended period of time. Futurecast, though, as we head through the rest of the week, maybe a quick hitting burst of some snow showers and flurries tomorrow. Not going to be a big deal outside of the high country. Then as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, things are dry. We're looking at more sunshine, and then eventually by the weekend, that warm-up is on the way, and that's what's going to bring us the opportunity for some of those showers and downpours. That particular model is still coming in, so we'll show that for you coming up fresh on air on WVLT News starting at 3:30. But without further ado, we're going to keep it kind of short, sweet today. A lot of sunshine out there. Hopefully you're enjoying the snowfall, but staying warm at the same time. We'll be back on probably with Facebook Live tomorrow, kind of breaking it down for you, especially with some of those snow showers that may arrive tomorrow night as we get that high resolution data continue to come in. So with that being said, stay warm, stay safe out there. If you're just joining our live, we're just breaking down 2 first alert weather days for you. Wednesday morning through Wednesday afternoon, and then again Thursday morning as we're tracking those frigid temperatures with teens likely across the area. Of course, we'll break it all down for you coming up on WVLT News at 3:30. Meteorologist Spencer Denton, he'll be in for this evening as well, and we'll give you the latest information, including some rain chances and maybe a little bit of wintry weather for some of us by the weekend. We'll break it all down, though, coming up on WVLT News starting at 3:30. Till then, have a great afternoon, everyone.